back to Front Porch Catholic, where we talk about the grit and glory of domestic life on our Ohio hobby farm. And I am putting the finishing touches on some homemade chicken soup for tonight's dinner. It's cold windy, so this will warm us up really nicely. And I'm reminded that while I make most of the dinners, Joe makes all the compost.
Or as the British say, compost. So today is the Feast of the Epiphany, where the three kings brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh to the baby Jesus. They did not bring, as far as we know, compost to the baby Jesus. But compost is like black gold, so they say, or brown gold. Some people say black, some people say brown gold. Really doesn't matter. So it's called black gold or brown gold because it is like the stuff that great gardens and plants are made of. It just feels good to make it and hold it and incorporate it into the soil, and then it grows fantastic plants.
The compost pile from scratch here. So what we try to do is we try to mix up greens and browns, things that are greener and things that are browner. And you just get the feel of it after you get some experience. But we've got all of our raw materials here. We got some old hay, we got some leaf litters, chicken stuff that was in the chicken coop mixed with some weeds. We got some donkey poop, that's donkey poop. So we're gonna mix it together. I'll kind of show you. Started with a layer of like old hay, just because. Then here's a pile that's just kind of been sitting. It's got some hay in it, it's got some leaves in it, it's got some wood ashes in it, because we have a wood stove and we dump the wood ashes out here. So we layer it in, try to break up any big clumps as much as we can. You got about a 4 foot by 4 foot base, and that was mostly kind of like greenish stuff, meaning it used to be green. We're gonna get some browns in here, some leaves. There's a few weeds in there too. This also has some chicken poop in it, so that's a nice mixture already. Chicken poop is gonna be a lot of nitrogen, so it'll help things start. Even though it's gonna be cold, with the right mixture and a big enough compost pile, a 4x4 pile, it should get hot enough that it'll compost inside. And then in a couple weeks, when things thaw out again, we'll turn our compost pile so that by spring, we're gonna have about 7 or so piles of composted material we can start our garden off with right. I like to compost pretty much all winter long. All right, so I'm starting on a second pile. Show them the pile there. Or no. So this is the pile I just made. It's about whatever that is, 2-3 feet tall, 4x4. I like the open pile system. I've done like a compost bin system before. That's great too. When I was in town, that's what we used. Out here, I got plenty of space. I like the open pile system because it's easy. I can get to everything. The kids dump stuff, and then I put it together in piles. It doesn't look quite as neat as a bin system, but the key to composting is to do what works. Because if you don't do what works for you, you won't ever do it. So this is what works for me right now, and in a year or so, this area where all the piles are, maybe even this spring, we're going to make it into part of the garden. So we'll just move the piles to a different part of the garden and plant plants here. And that's also a nice part of the pile system, is you can make them in your garden or not, close to your materials or not, and they're very flexible that way. So you can see we're kind of layering only about a 2-inch layer of everything, like a lasagna. You layer it in, spread it out a little bit, keep on going. You can be as particular or as not particular as you like. Okay.
She's gonna walk behind you.
Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh. 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 Ah. Ah.
watching Front Porch Catholic. It's time for supper. Everybody's coming down the steps. Hope you learned something about how to make compost, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.